Hi everybody, Karen Gagliano, loan officer with PrimeLending. I wanted to give you a couple tips today as you're trying to get pre-qualified for a home loan. And I want to make sure that you know the do's and don'ts when it comes to your credit. So my number one tip for you is going to be to don't just go out and start paying off collections. I know that it seems like you want to do that, you want to get rid of them because they're haunting you. You owe creditors money. They're calling you and they're bugging you, and that you know it's hurting you. I get it. But did you know that when you go and you pay off a collection, it can actually drop your credit scores? What happens essentially is what you are doing is called updating the date of last activity on a negative account. Then the bureaus, basically with their scoring algorithm, they think that you have a new collection on your credit report. So don't do that. The other thing I'm going to tell you to do is not to close out your credit cards. A lot of people say, I have so many credit cards, I'm going to just go out and close them out, thinking that this helps them become more financially responsible. But when you close out a credit card account, it's actually like it never happens. It takes the credit history on that card. So let's say you've had the card for the last 4 years. You've been paying on it on time every single time. And what ends up happening is as that it's not like you don't get credit for that, but all that credit that you've accumulated with that card goes out the window. So don't close out credit cards during this process. On that same note with credit cards, we don't want you to go out and open up any new one unless you're instructed to do so by your lender. We'll tell you exactly what you need to do because sometimes it's necessary, but don't do it unless we've instructed you to do so. I know it's an exciting time here. You're waiting on a house to close. You have all these thoughts in your head. You are thinking about what couch will look good in your living room, what TV will look good on the wall, what washer or dryer pairing you want. I get it. So you go to the store, you talk to the salesperson schmoozes you and convinces you to open up a credit card because it might save you 10% or whatever. So what do you think happens? They get the new credit card, and in most cases, getting a new credit card is going to drop your credit score. Not because it's a brand new account only, but also because you're more than likely going to max that credit card out. And what do you think when you max a credit card out? It's really going to drop the credit scores again. So on that vein, don't max out your credit cards. Actually, just don't use them at all during the home loan process. Nothing good can come from it unless we've instructed you to do so. So just hold off. As hard as it may seem, hold off until you move into that home. But what you can do, however, is get your credit cards paid down as much as possible without paying them off, closing them, or anything. That will help improve your credit score. So those are my tips during this home loan process. I can probably go on, but those are the top ones that I want you to understand. I want you to know, as I know a lot of people struggle with this. I'm happy to help go over any specific situation as we work to set your GPS to home. Thank you.